Have you ever heard about celebrities who are related to each other in a weird or unexpected way? It's not uncommon for Hollywood to have connections that run deeper than just professional collaborations or friendships. Sometimes, you might be surprised to find out that two famous people are actually related, even if it's in a distant or indirect way. From long-lost cousins to surprising family ties, let's explore one of the most bizarre celebrity connections you may not have known about. Celebrities have been linked to royal families before and have had surprising ties through in-laws and distant relatives. One of the most unexpected would have to be the king of rock and roll and the actual king of the United Kingdom. If you're curious to know more about the surprising link between King Charles III and Elvis Presley, stick around, because in just a moment, we're going to delve into their amazing familial connections. Family connections and ties can be bizarre. From being distant cousins to in-laws, some of our most beloved celebrities have been linked to other famous people that seem entirely unrelated. From time to time, fans have connected distant relatives together by looking at their family tree. Celebrities, who are often infamous for remarrying, can be tied to several family trees, which have led to them having familial ties with a number of people. Such is the case with Elvis Presley and King Charles III. So how exactly are the two related? Before we dive deeper, here is what you need to know about the King of Rock and Roll and the King of the UK. Elvis Presley, the famous American singer, musician, and actor, known as the King of Rock and Roll, was born in Tupelo, Mississippi in 1935 and grew up in a working-class family. Presley began his music career in the 1950s, recording a series of hits that helped to popularize rock and roll music. Presley's unique style, which blended elements of blues, country, and gospel music, quickly made him a sensation among young people around the world. His charismatic stage presence and energetic performances helped to revolutionize the music industry and earn him legions of devoted fans. In addition to his music career, Presley also appeared in several films throughout the 1960s and 70s, including Jailhouse Rock, Blue Hawaii, and Viva Las Vegas. Elvis Presley's life and career were cut short when he passed away in 1977 at the age of 42. However, his legacy continues to live on, and he remains one of the most iconic and beloved musicians of all time. Charles Philip Arthur George, officially known as King Charles III, was born on November 14, 1948, and is the firstborn son of the late Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. As monarch, the 73-year-old grandfather of 5 serves as the King of the United Kingdom and 14 other Commonwealth sovereign states. The two could not be more different, with Elvis growing up in the United States and becoming a musician at a young age, and with King Charles III living life as a royal in London. There was no noted encounter between the two, but it was more than possible that King Charles III was aware of Elvis Presley and his music, as Presley was a cultural icon during the mid-1950s to the 1970s. The only similarity that the two had in common was that they both served in the military. Presley served in the United States Army between 1958 and 1960. He was drafted at the height of his music career and was assigned to the 3rd Armored Division in Freiburg, Germany. Presley underwent basic training at Fort Hood, Texas, before being stationed in Germany, where he served as a regular soldier and performed his duties just like any other soldier. He even rose to the rank of sergeant during his service. Although his music career was put on hold during his time in the Army, Presley continued to write songs and perform for his fellow soldiers while he was stationed in Germany. His time in the military was seen as a way to connect with his fans and to show that he was a patriotic American, committed to serving his country. King Charles, on the other hand, served in the Royal Navy and the Royal Air Force. He joined the Royal Navy in 1971 as a sub-lieutenant and served on the HMS Norfolk and the HMS Minerva. In 1974, Prince Charles transferred to the Royal Air Force, where he learned to fly jets and helicopters. He was awarded his wings in 1971 and went on to serve as a pilot with the 845 Naval Air Squadron. Prince Charles's military career also included several tours of duty, including service aboard the HMS Jupiter and participation in exercises and operations around the world. He retired from active military service in 1976, but remained actively involved in the military as a reserve officer and honorary member of various military organizations. So just who exactly connects King Charles and Elvis Presley? The answer is Elvis Presley's only child with Priscilla Presley, the beloved Lisa Marie Presley. The connection was made through the genealogy website Genie, which is a website that provides users with tools to create family trees, collaborate with other members, and explore their family history. It was found that after Elvis's daughter, Lisa Marie, married her fourth husband, guitarist and musician Michael Lockwood, the link to the royal family member was formed. Lisa Marie was previously married 3 times before. Her first marriage was to Danny Keough in 1988. The couple had 2 children together, Riley and Benjamin Keough, and split in 1994. Lisa Marie's second marriage was to pop star Michael Jackson, which was short-lived at only 2 years. Her following marriage was to actor Nicolas Cage in 2002, but the two got divorced shortly after as well. Her fourth marriage was to Michael Lockwood, whom she married in 2006. They had twin daughters Harper and Finley Lockwood in October of 2008. Unfortunately, their marriage did not last long either, and they finalized their divorce in 2021 after a nasty custody battle for the twins. It turns out that Michael Lockwood's grandfather was Reverend Richard Cameron Lockwood, whose great-great-great-grandfather was Henry Lockwood, whose brother was Ephraim Lockwood. Ephraim Lockwood was the father of Abigail Steenrod, the mother of Elizabeth Thompson, the mother of Colonel William P. Thompson, the father of Elizabeth Preston, the mother of Jerome Preston. The latter married Alice Kiki Karslake, who was the longtime mistress of Prince George, Duke of Kent. Kiki Gwynn, as she was once known before she was married, was a glamorous American socialite and member of Kenya's Happy Valley set. She was also reported to have problems with substance abuse. Rumors abounded that Prince George, the son of King George, the fifth and younger brother of King Edward VIII and King George VI, fathered an illegitimate child with her that was miscarried. King George VI was the father of Queen Elizabeth II, who was the mother of King Charles III, making Elvis Presley his great-uncle's ex-partner's husband's fifth cousin, twice-removed wife's father. The link is very complicated and tangled, and is almost too distant to be true, but it remains that there seems to be a plausible connection between these two well-known figures, despite it being formed decades after Elvis passed. This was not Lisa Marie's only connection to the royal family, as she had a close friendship with the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, as well. Sarah is the ex-wife of King Charles III's brother, Prince Andrew. And that's all we have for you today. Were you surprised to find out about Elvis Presley and King Charles III's family ties? Feel free to share your thoughts on the comments section down below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.